JDs and Lettleman, it's playoff time. Oh boy! And we're here at the playoff opener, Playoff-Chaseoff-Raceoff opener of Homestead-Miami here. It's going to be exciting as hell. I'm excited. Hopefully you're excited as well. As the Playoff-Chaseoff-Raceoffs begin, and obviously you can see there, playoff drivers, Playoff-Chaseoff-Raceoff drivers, whatever you want to call it, will have a yellow banner that says the word playoffs on it, instead of the ASSCA banner. So you can see here, with Stacy, there it is. So you can make the difference between playoff drivers and non-playoff drivers. I'm excited to see what we can do here today. We've got the same rough package as Auto Club does, so there's going to be a lot to think about there with who did good, who did bad. It's going to be a lot more, I think, aggressive than last time at Auto Club specifically, so we're going to see how that will go. Obviously, there's stuff we have to get into, and let's start out with the injury report very, very quickly, actually. Two incidents, really, and they're from the same crash. Chug a Beer and I'm Afraid You Might Be in a Gang were in that big wreck towards the end of the Indy race, and I'm Afraid You Might Be in a Gang got smoked by Chug a Beer, and Chug a Beer hit him so hard, all the alcohol that was in his system left him. He sobered up after the incident. This is the first time ever, apparently, he's going to be driving sober, so hopefully he can figure that out, because he's been doing pretty good driving drunk. Now, I'm Afraid You Might Be in a Gang got smoked by Chug a Beer. He's thugging it out once again. So hopefully he can figure that out as well. Not a playoff driver, so he really didn't have to start this race, but he wanted to. Nobody's going to be filling in for him. Yeah, nobody's out though. We had a pretty clean race at Indy. It was a great race as well at that crown jewel. Here we are. We're back on screen. This is the 47. Now you might be thinking, Bo Giardelosi's back. No. No. If you remember, during the draft, we showed the 47 was going to be split by two drivers, one of them being Bo Giardelosi, but the other one is in the car now. This is Javarison Lamar. In his first ASSCA start in this 47, he's going to be taking over the 24 on the regional series side for Chug a Beer. So some good seat time he's going to get here before going into a series where he's definitely going to be in a competitive car. Beside him there, David Gutterball got his first and only tow car win at this track. Every time we come here, he's going to be here, right? I think it's kind of a given at this point that David Gutterball is going to be in the field when we go to Miami, of course. Especially considering Cup is not going to be there. Xbox 360's in the field. We haven't seen him, I don't believe, since Daytona, so hopefully he can figure that out. Draft Auto Garage has not had a great year so far. As we go through more cars. The 55, there was nobody entered for this race, and there was only one driver that was actually available. This is Emerson Fittipaldi. He's kind of beaten up from Pocono in the Splint Cup Series, but he's here. We don't really know how good he's going to be, considering he's got a couple injuries from Pocono, right? Yeah, he's in the field. It's good to see him in the field. Remember, he's taking over the 56 on the regional series side for Peter Griffith. Sponge Bop in the field as usual. A couple playoff guys here. Aggressive, Hoff Rick, and Masturbation. Blue-collared Austin Hillbilly. Taforma is back in the car, and here is the booth car again. They're back, and they're back with Matt. So Matt in the field today. The 44, though, remember, this is still not Aero 404 driver not found. This is still Algorithm in this car. So we saw he did a pretty decent job at Indy, so we'll see what he can do here today. I think that's enough talking, if you know what I mean. So let's jump cut to the starting grid. On pole, Taforma. Oh boy, oh boy. This is the Toforma we were missing all season long. Maybe the injury has woken up something in him to be better. Toforma's on pole. Corey Crime is beside him here. Two cars that really should be in the playoffs here. And they're taking the front row here today. That's good for them. David Gutterball starts third with Detective Bluto Mind Pretzel alongside him. Another car that should have made the postseason this time around, and another car that really should have made the postseason on paper. I'm afraid you might be in a gang in the 70, and his teammate, the first playoff driver in the 22 of Masturbation, and then another playoff driver right here. This is Aiden Klott, and then you have the 8 of Dale Bernhardt Jr. MT Pockets and Dr. Shrimp Puerto Rico make the top 10. Buster Guts in the 17, Stacy in the 38. You know, she did a great job all season long. She got the regular season championship, so we'll see what she can do with the momentum that she had pretty much all season long during this 3-race points round. Wins don't mean shit. You could win and then finish dead last twice. You're not making it. So obviously win is the goal, but just being consistent these 3 weeks is going to be important, and she's done it all season long. Black Jack is in the 5 here, and another draft inductee alongside him, Dog Barks. Hubba Bubba Wallace in the 9. Doesn't know what next season looks like, but right now he is still in that number 9 car. And then you have the 65 of Pete Nutbutter, who's also unsure about his future in this series. Amber, Stacy's teammate, first car that missed the playoffs. It was tragic because she was doing great all season long. And then you have Ross Chestpain alongside her. Gwendy 444 is in a car that absolutely should have made the playoffs. I think this car is getting cursed. You know what I mean? Buster Guts wasn't able to do it. Gwendy 444 has had a lot of misfortune. Instead, Buster Guts has just not been good last season. So we'll see what the 18 can do in these last 4 races. They're just going for 13th in points, really, just to see what they can do with their day. Melanoma starts a bit far back here, but he's got 2 wins on the season. Last season, he had this exact amount headed into the playoffs as well, so let's see what he can do with that. Another playoff driver, Alzheimer's Motorsports, first time ever in the playoff picture in a championship hunt, and it's with Ricky Ticky Bobby Wobbin. This guy is really good, man. And he's in one of the lower class cars in the field. And alongside him, Small Medium Fat in the 7. We're unsure of his future as well in the series, so hopefully he can figure it out. Hoffrick in the 30. The 97, Simmy Can't Stand Your Bits Senior. We haven't seen his son in the National Series whatsoever, so we'll see if we see him whatsoever. But next season, he will be in this series, so that's going to be interesting to watch. And playoff driver CyberZed, winner at Auto Club, so this should be a good race for him. He qualified towards the back once again, though. He started very, very far back for the Auto Club race, though, so we'll see how that will play out for him. The 47 of Javarison Lamar in that car there. 2 playoff drivers, Mr. Sweaty Beast and Aggressive, make the row behind them. This is getting towards the back of the field now. Chippy Ahoy and the Demon of Oil. The Demon of Oil was up there in points until the last 2 races, and it just fell apart. What could have been, you know? Ant Tim in the 07 and Chug a Beer in the 24 qualified pretty far back. Is that because he's sober? We don't know. Last of the playoff drivers is blue-collared Austin Hillbilly. His teammate David Gutterball qualified so far ahead of him, it's embarrassing. So we'll see what he can do about that. Emerson Shittapaldi is next to him. The 31, this was supposed to be Tracy Magazine because it's a similar track to Auto Club in the way that it's going to race, but unfortunately passed away in the color war. So Roland Campaign is going to take over this car. He was supposed to start a couple weeks in the future, but this is the race that he's going to get, so we'll have to figure out what we're doing with the 31 in that race down the line. SpongeBob is in the 4 car. Yeah, it's been a year. Leland Funnyman, what could have been at Indy. Nephew Motorsports has not had the season they were hoping for compared to last season where they were the best team altogether. Mr. Left Sides is alongside him. Justin Tallgeier starts pretty far back today. He's joined on that row with Matt. And rounding out the field, Xbox 360 and Algorithm. So, oh, I do it every time. Let's have him say the words. I swear to God, if we didn't charge his microphone. Oh my God. That's it. Somebody find an intern. Grab the nearest intern and just give them to me. I'm done. They're gonna swallow a whole thing of salt right now. So Teforma is on pole. Something that is, in my opinion, interesting because he's kind of done nothing all season. In a great car as well, at that. So, Teforma and Corey Crime make the front row. Let's get this thing on the road. Oh boy! Great start from Teforma. David Gutterball follows suit. Then you've got the 11 of Corey Crime, who did not have a great start. The car that started behind him, Detective Bluto Mind Pretzel, now looking to the inside of him as Teforma gets away. His teammate Aiden Klott is now trying to be the lead playoff car. Whoever finishes highest of these playoff drivers is going to be the point leader. I hear crashing sounds. Oh, we've got a mess back in the field. Oh, and we've got a playoff driver involved of Chug a Beer. Not a good start. They are not racing back. Thank God. 67 laps today. Damn it! I didn't say it before the thing. Teforma's leading still. Yellow's out. Chug a Beer's involved. Taking a look at Chug a Beer, I just want to know how the wreck starts. I think that he's going to get into the back of the Demon of Oil here. He does. And they just pile up in front. It could have been worse, I think, for the 24. Still going to be roughly competitive here. The damage isn't as bad as it looks, I don't think. So let's take a look at the group behind that and then go back green here because this is kind of a small one. We're genuinely battling for last, and the 36 just cuts the 44 off, coming to the line. What are we doing? What is this gameplay? Let's go back green. Welcome back to Homestead, where it is lap... not 4, it's lap 5. What do I know, I guess? Yeah, I'll just shoot myself. Teforma is still leading the race. The 2 is behind. It was a disaster of a start for the 11. Disaster. He's way back here. I don't know what they're going to do. I know that some pit stops occurred. There is some strategy game going on. 67 laps. They're not going to be able to do that all in one stop. Or on one, set of tires and fuel. So they have to do at least a stop. They could do 2 stops. They could do 3 stops. They could do 150 stops if they really wanted to. Like that's physically possible anyway. But Teforma leads them right now. Detective Bluto Mind Pretzel. Young Time Racing has basically been shitters the whole season. I don't know what's going on with this team. I am a little worried on their part. It's not looking good in the regional series either, where they're usually pretty competitive. They've won a race in every single season, if I'm not mistaken. So it's not looking very good here. They're a championship winning team, by the way, with David Krappenschitz, but what do I know because I'm a loser? Teforma and Detective Bluto Mind Pretzel lead them away. Can we keep it green, though? That's what I'd like to know. The 2 car takes the race lead. Oh, son. I am literally pooping my pants with excitement as we speak, as Teforma, with help from Masturbation, is looking to get back to the race lead here. So yeah, with this race today, it's really whichever playoff drivers finish, like top 6 of the 12 of them are in transfer spots. Right, so we don't really have to update the points that much this race. It's next race, the race after, where the points are going to be more important to keep track of here. as Taforma is back to the race lead. This car is good. This car is good. Let me tell you. It's lap 7. They need to update this shit. They're 4 wide for the lead. Holy shit, dog barks. What is going on? The audio of the race is just completely cut out. Son. Son, what happened? The audio's cut out for the race. I'm so sorry. Kill every intern. Kill them all. Here comes Matt to the inside. Matt to the race lead. Get the audio hopefully back for the yellow. Son. SpongeBob to the lead. They are like 4 wide back there. A whole lot of stuff happened. A whole lot of hoopla, some might say. As the... Oh, no, no, no. Son. Oh, my God. Blackjack. Up and over into the fence. Oh, no. Javaris and Lamar takes the race lead. In a devastating accident. There's no audio to the race. What's going on? Damn. Taking a look at Blackjack, Emerson Fittipaldi and them all get collected. Blackjack into the catch fence. Massive accident. Massive accident. Blackjack is done for the day. He's going to be behind on the points. You see there Emerson Fittipaldi slides on his roof. He's done for the day. Lots of cars were collected in this accident. Oh no. And we got the audio back. Taking a look just at the crash in general, you see Hoffrick is on pit road for something, and there's the wreck. Blackjack's in it. There you see Emerson Fittipaldi. Masturbation's involved. Detective Bluto Mind Pretzel chug a beer again. Great wreck avoidance there from Stacy. Not sure what happened with Hoffrick. Very interesting. We've got another car on pit road back there that looks like small, medium, fat. Let's see what happened to him. Taking a look at small, medium, fat, so the wreck's going to happen. I don't know what was so bad about his part of the incident to put him on pit road. Oh, that's right, because he was involved in the Blackjack contact there. Likely day done as well for small, medium, fat. A lot of cars involved in this, man. A lot of them. It's been a rough day if you're a playoff driver so far. Masturbation, chug a beer, Blackjack. Just a couple listed in it. It's not been a kind day to the playoff drivers. This is going to be a huge shake-up. I didn't really have this race being like the shake-up of the field, but this race can make or break the season here, and right now it's broken quite a few. Let's go back green from Miami. We're already 10 laps in. Yeah. Oh, he's mad as shit. Where's he going? Oh, he mad as hell. Where's he go? Where is he going? Hold on. Where's this guy headed to? Oh, that's great. Let's go back green. Welcome back here to Miami, where Javaris and Lamar is the race leader in his debut. You love to see it. He's going to be taking over for the 24 car in the regional series. And that would, of course, be what was Tyler Rifle's car before the crash at Big Blue. They're still looking for the driver, by the way. They still haven't found him. Interesting stuff indeed. Javaris and Lamar We're unsure if Bo Giardolosi's making another start in this car, but it sounds like they're wanting this car in all the rest of the races this season. It's likely it could be for the driver right now. It could be for Bo Giardolosi. Maybe next season he moves up. It's hard to say. We're getting to the point in the season, though, where silly season becomes a talk. Who's going to go where? Who's out of the series, maybe? Right? Do we see, like, any retirement stuff like that? What shakes up? We don't really have any silly season yet, which is very unusual. Ricky Ticky Bobby Wobbin takes the race lead. And he's got Matt behind. We're on lap 14 already. Can you believe it? It's probably 15 considering the interns. Oh no, they're actually doing pretty good right now. A playoff driver leading, and leading again. Buster Guts looking to the bottom here. Matt is in the top 5. Never mind. Never mind. Buster Guts to the race lead. Justin Tallgeier is going to look underneath him. 4 wide for the race lead here. Going up the track. Nobody into the wall or anything. Somebody's coming down pit road. That looks to be the 2 car. I think it could be the 2 car. Find out at some point. Leland Funnyman going for the race lead. Here comes David Gunnerball on the bottom. Holy, what a run from David Gunnerball. Now you've got Doctors from Puerto Rico. Ricky Ticky Bobby Wobbin goes even lower. And Gunnerball out front. Here comes the 68 back down to the bottom here. Oh man, what a close contact there that was from small, medium, fat. Yeah, he's still in the race, sure. That's Cybers Ed and Leland Funnyman. Pete Nutbutter to the race lead. We're kind of unsure on this guy's future. He hasn't done a whole lot that's very noteworthy as of yet. He's had some pretty brutal accidents, though, I can say that for sure. Aiden Claude coming into the mix. We're about to get some cinema green flag racing, just like Auto Club, let me tell you. I'm here for it, absolutely. Here comes the pole sitter. Oh my god, no! Peanut Butter just killed the camera! Oh my god! The helicopter! Oh my god! Ricky Ticky Bobby Wobbin was doing tricks on it for free. Race leader Hubba Bubba Wallace. Oh no. Taking a look at Forma, he was just making a big move. Corey Crime, the 18 was a little bit slower, and wow, that wreck back there. Forma gets through. Could it be his day? It wasn't anybody's day back there, though. Let's take a look. Considering the 65 broke our camera, we'll take a look at his part of the crash. Oh my god, through the catch fence and shit, just like his newly drafted teammate, except his crash was far, far worse. Oh no. Let's take a look at the Miami Master, if you will, in this accident. Pete Nutbutter, massive accident, just like his teammate Black Jack had. Ricky Ticky Bobby Wobbin is barrel rolling down the front stretch. Shit, man. What a coincidence, though. 2 new draft inductees that were teammates have identical crashes, mostly. Yikes. Aunt Tim's done. Holy shit. Yikes. One last look at it here. Ricky Ticky Bobby Wobbin was having a great day. Led some laps. Had some fun. Luckily, he doesn't get smoked during this part of the crash. Still not good, obviously. He's most likely done. He's definitely done. What am I talking about? Not what you want to see. Welcome back. The leader, Hubba Bubba Wallace, slow on the apron. I'm not sure if he's waiting for the pace car. It looks like that is the case. But there could be an issue with that car. I'm not exactly sure. Lurkus is maybe on pit road. Honestly, no idea. No, he's pitting. So this could be the strategy, right? Ignore the ticker. It is screwed up right now. Melanoma will inherit the race lead after that brutality of an accident. Yeah, Melanoma to the race lead. We're going to have to use this camera right now. We're sending an intern next caution to try and fix it. So we'll be back very soon.
Welcome back here at Miami. It is currently lap 22 on the day. We've had a massive accident here, including Ricky Ticky Bobby Wobby, Pete Nutbutter, Dale Bernhardt Jr., and
Others. It has not been a good day for playoff drivers as of right now, but there are 3 of them leading the way, and one of them is Melanoma, one of them is Cypress Ed, and one of them is Aiden Clot. You're Aiden Clot right now. You're loving this shit. He's got his teammate, the pole sitter, behind him. There's a huge opportunity here for Aiden Clot to make something happen. So we're hearing this is a different camera placed a little bit further back. The intern is working to fix the regular one we use. So, yeah, Cyber Zed to the race lead as we go back green here. Shiftings. Massive jump from the 1. I hate this camera already. I hate it already. Get it out. Massive runs here on the bottom of the track. There's some damaged cars, of course, in the mix up at the front right now. To form a backup there, a lot of the field has shrunk. As you can clearly see, the 1 is going to lead another lap. There is practically nobody left in the lead group. Not what you really want to see, but it does give us the chance to have some green flag action. We did have kind of the same thing at Auto Club. It went kind of chaos a little bit, and then the latter portion of the race was really good because we took out a good enough amount of cars to have a great race to the end as Cyber Ed continues to put them down. Matt to the race lead. Oh, man. That's right. I've evolved. It's no longer oh boy, it's oh man. Oh man, is that a Brad Oman reference or what? This is the lead group and it's going to get smaller. It's going to shrink even more. Detective Bluto Mind Pretzel is involved in the accident, of course. I don't think a single playoff driver was involved. And another bad accident there. Matt out front. Damn. Send me intern out. You're going to see here some contact from Aiden Clot and Leland Funnyman into Corey Crime, kind of causing this accident. The Demon of Oil was airborne a little bit there, if I'm not mistaken. The 2 had a big part of the crash. Man, what do we do? Detective Little Mind Pretzel was still in the mix until this. Yeah, just a hit from Dr. Shrimp Puerto Rico. That car is done. There's not a whole lot to look at from this crash, thank God. So let's go back green here. Maybe we'll have enough car. Oh, no, 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 no. Maybe we'll have enough cars to have a clean run here to the end. We'll see.
Welcome back here, where, guess what, the intern has fixed the camera in turn 3, so we can use this feed again. The good feed, if you want my personal opinion on it. Currently the booth computer is burning hot, and it's on a very old tablecloth, so there's a chance that the booth might be burning down by the end of this race, but
We'll try and thug it out. By the end of this thing, Algorithm is back there in around 10th or so. I think 11th. He has no hood and basically no front end of the car, and he's somehow still up into the mix. So we'll see how that plays out, I guess. Matt still leads. Ross Chestpain, who has kind of been absent all season long, is finally up here for a race that he has a chance to win. SpongeBob in third, who's also actually been absent most of the season. He's only been in like 3 races, I think. He's in the mix. Give a call though to Stacy, Melanoma, the 2 cars that have kind of been the ones to watch all season long. They're still up here, and they're still looking to get this thing on the road. 31 cars on the lead lap still. There's still ample time for stuff to hit the fan. Ross Chestpain with a great run. And he's going to take the race lead. See, we're getting to the point where there's going to be not enough cars to have big accidents. And I think we're getting there. Auto Club, it was like the first half of the race had some crashes, had some carnage. The second half, because of the crashes and carnage, was pretty clean. It was actually clean, like the whole second half of the race, basically, to the checkered. And it was cinema. It was peak, some might say. Stacy's looking for the lead. Yeah, damn. Matt has the most laps led on the day. Who had that on their bingo card? Let me tell you that. Melanoma and Stacy get together! No! Don't come up the track. Oh, she's gonna hit the wall. Oh, they're all good. They're all good. What you wanted to see. And Melanoma is going to obviously get back to the yellow first. A very aggressive move. Matt's nose was still in there. He just tried to cover. And it causes another crash. Melanoma out front, but that's going to be a controversial one, let me tell you. Take a look at Stacy here. You see Melanoma just tried to get up a little bit more. Matt was already there. These cars just spin. So you know what? We're not going to look at it again. They all get going, right? Now we'll make sure that Matt comes out in a safe spot. He does. So that's good. Because if we remember Atlanta, you know, yeah. So Melanoma's leading. Let's go back green. We're pretty much halfway through this race. Welcome back here at Miami, where that wreck has definitely changed the dynamic in the playoff field. This has opened the door. We're going to see some rivalries start brewing from this race. This race is going to be a key point in the season, a turning point, if you will. Same thing with Talladega, right with the Hoffrick win. That was also a very big turning point in the season. This race is going to be a huge turning point, if you will. So, what do we see in these last 30 laps? That is the question people want to know. Do we see green flag racing, or does this shit keep happening? We'll find out. The aggression's up, though. You know what I mean? The aggression is up. There's obviously a lot on the line. Getting ahead during this race would be huge, because then you have something to fall back on. If something were to go wrong in the next race, especially if that next race happens to be Monza, where chaos seems to thrive. So, Melanoma and SpongeBob make the front row. The outside seems to get a good restart every time, but this time it won't, as Melanoma leads lap number 8 on the day and continues to flex his muscle here in ASSCA. As I'm going to say it, we're
arguably the greatest driver we've ever had in this series. That's right, I said it. Cancel me. Go and cancel me, I don't care. Aiden Klott just said, screw that shit, I'm taking the lead. Melanoma can eat shit. And the 28 to the race lead. First lap led on the day for Aiden Klott. Can you believe that? He's been up front like this entire race. And this is the first lap he's leading. Very interesting. They're 4 wide back there. That's going to end well, right? That's going to perfect. You know what? It could, because there's not a whole lot of cars left at this rate. It could end well, and it does. Will it continue to end well, though, as the laps wind down? I'm not sure. Matt is looking at the apron almost to try and get to the second spot. Holy poop. What are we going to see here at Buster Guts, who sends it even further down the racetrack? That is the same move Chippy made to win the race. Last time by the way, Chippy Ahoy is basically non-existent. I don't think I've seen him at all. Is he even in the field? I don't even remember him in the field. Is this guy dead? Chippy Ahoy isn't even in the field. Where is this guy gone? The mysteries continue here in the ASSCA booth, trying to figure this shit out. As Aiden Klott is just counting the laps down here. Chippy Ahoy was in the field. Damn, he really just came and left, didn't he? Pause. So Chippy Ahoy was in the field. He's just that forgettable this season for some reason. Nephew Motorsports as a whole has kind of been like that, as they're going 4 wide for the race lead at the line. Holy shit, who got that lap led? That is the question we all want the answer to, as Aiden Klott continues to rip the outside lane. David Gutterball, I don't even think he had any gap. I think he just happened to be the leader. Some tiebreaker. Masturbation to the race lead. He wasn't able to do this race last season. I'm afraid Jim Ibini Gang took over, if I remember correctly. And he's now in a full-time ride with the same team, and he's taken the lead. They're coming up on slow car. That'll go well. That'll go perfect, actually. 74 to the race lead. That's Emerson Fittipaldi in the way. That's just screwed everything up for some of these guys. They're coming up on Tim now. Melanoma Sponge Bob to the inside. 3 wide gap. Damn. And Sponge Bob to the race lead for the first time today in this 67.67 lap race. Everybody do the hand thing right now. This has separated the field immensely. Immensely. And Aunt Tim's in the way of Melanoma. They're going to get by perfectly fine, but this is going to keep SpongeBob in the lead. Is the draft that they have here strong enough to get them to SpongeBob? I think there's a chance. It depends on what lane they start running. If they all start running the top like this, I don't know if we'll see it. SpongeBob will lead lap number 3 on the day. And people that are tuning in late or something might go, what happened to the field? Is everyone dead? No. We had some lap traffic get in the way. Chug of Beer is probably the next one that's going to get in the way. Everyone is still roughly in the same speed range. It's just the lap traffic has held people up as CyberZ looks for the race lead, side drafting and shit. The 4 keeps the race lead. That is SpongeBob, as we will be 20 to go at the line next time by. We've reached our Craftsman, 20 to go. Oh, it's 20 to go now. So kill everybody. Every intern, just kill them all. CyberZ is going to lead lap number 4 on the day himself, and this is the same rough package as Auto Club. And who won that race exactly? That's right, the guy out front right now. Lucas has told me no threat of yellow. I think I'd want yellow in this situation, but you know, Lucas was kind enough to let us race it out at Talladega. I think the gauntlet thing has kind of made him fear putting the yellow out on his own as SpongeBob looks back to the bottom and takes the lead back. The lap car is going to get in the way perfectly. Awesome. Held up big time by Chugabir, of course. The one back in front. Melanoma looking for second. Lap car check. Emerson Fittipaldi's the next lap car, but he's, I'd say, a good distance back still. Yeah, there's still a straightaway to go until they catch them. They're definitely getting closer, though. I can say that right now. Huge run here from Matt, trying to get to the inside of Hubba Bubba Wallace and Melanoma. This could promote him to the race late if they catch the 55 at the wrong time. They absolutely caught him at the wrong time. Hubba Bubba Wallace held up by Emerson Fittipaldi as the one continues to lead. And the yellow is out for something. Oh, Corey Crime to form. That's it. Oh shit, that's all. So definitely a small one has happened here. Xbox 360. Corey Crime looks like he's had a pretty hefty impact. So the one took the caution. Matt second. Oh boy. Take a look at Corey Crime here. Wendy for the fourth. Javarson Lamar. And Corey Crime goes for a what? Oh no! 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 He's still driving that vehicle. No, it wasn't a small one. It was a huge one. Let's take another look. Thanks, Dale Jr.
So Taforma's leading this group of faster cars trying to get back into the mix. The wreck's happening, he tries to avoid. Corey Clinton comes down. Mr. Sweaty Beast involved, Xbox 360, whole bunch of hoopla going on. Let's go back green. Here from Homestead.
Welcome back here to Homestead-Miami, where right now CyberZ has led the most laps, and it's looking very good for him right now. But, dare I say it, PM Racing is looking at a potential 4 straight wins. Something that no team in the history of any tow car world has been able to do. Even 3 races in a row has not happened before in that series history, our series history, their series history. 4 in a row they're looking for right now, and Melanoma's looking for another 3-win season. This shit is something nobody else has done ever. We are seeing history here from Melanoma. 3 wins last season. He's got 2 this season, and there is a good chance here as he's very competitive. We've lost half the field. Oh, there they are. There's a big chance for him to do something here today. Right now, it is CyberZ and Matt going at it, toe-to-toe, twisted toe reference. CyberZ takes the lead at the line. We're back green for what is going to be 10 laps. Will they all be green? I doubt it. So Aggressive is currently the last competitive car in the field as it looks right now. And Aggressive is currently, as it lies, it's now going to be World Campaign, but both of those positions are going to be the exact same as Melanoma leads at the line. So roughly, as of right now, the top 15, 16, 17 or so are the most competitive cars, and that's it. Blue Collared Austin Hillbillies in the mix, so top 18 maybe. Throw that in maybe. So top 18 or so competitive still. Justin Tallgaier back out front here as we get towards the end of this race. Buster Guts to the lead. Here comes the 70. I'm afraid you might be in a gang. Hubba Bubba Wallace was leading on the top, but here comes Buster Guts. As SpongeBob hits the wall, he's going to be all right. The 17. First lap lead of the day, by the way, but he's been kind of up here all day as well. So, interesting stuff going on. Javaris and Lamar is still somewhat in the mix back there in that 47 Sunny D car. Here comes the one of CyberZ again. I'm telling you right now, I think CyberZ has the best car for these types of races. It's going to look very, very difficult to beat him right now. It's all about the lane choice now. Does CyberZ continue running the bottom, kill the tires? Does he run the top with the momentum? That is the question at hand right now as Dog Barks, who we haven't seen since the start of the race, is looking to the inside. Justin Tallgaier is nailing the wall, riding the wall. Take a look at what he did. Second lap lead for Dog Barks. How about this? Wouldn't this be something? We haven't had a draft inductee win yet this season. We'll see how that will go. As Matt is looking to the inside. I'm afraid you might be in a gang, looking even lower here. We actually have a shot at a booth win here today as Dog Barks continues to lead. Half of the field is missing. The lead group has shrunk to the top 9 right now. Very interesting stuff. Masturbation currently in the 10th spot, looking to keep that going. Right now there is 3 playoff cars in this lead group, and the 70 right now is leading the race, and that will be his first lap led on the day. Some of these cars, I thought they would have led. You know what I mean? I thought they would have led by now. We're coming to, a small amount of laps to go. There's a slow car. Kill everybody. Kill everyone. Just end everybody. They're coming up on lap traffic. They're really close. Not looking good. At the line, Buster Guts got that one. Second lap led today. 2 to go. Emerson Fittipaldi and Ant Tim, the slowest cars ever, are going to let Leland Funnyman and Aiden Claude get through. Leland Funnyman just snuck through the lap traffic. After the slander I've given to Nephew Motorsports this whole season, they haven't been competitive whatsoever. Hubba Bubba Wallace is flying, but it's not going to be enough. Nephew Motorsports back-to-back at this track, and it's Leland Funnyman who takes the race win. Only 2 laps led on the day, and they were the last 2. The ticker just died. Kill everybody. Fire the intern. Kill the president. Do whatever you want. Chippy Ahoy won this race last season in a similar fashion, not to lapped cars, but coming out of nowhere at the very end of the race. Emerson Fittipaldi and Ant Tim, slower cars, got in the way, and the 42 comes out of nowhere in the end and wins the race. What a drive from the 42, being in the right spot. The only Nephew Motorsports car in at least the top 10, probably the top 15, if not top 20. Congratulations to the Nephew Motorsports crew. If only it was a race earlier, am I right? Leland Funnyman wins. Let's take a look at the results. Only Nephew Motorsports car in the top 20. Holy shit. Taking a look at the results here today. Leland Funnyman capitalizes on crazy shit going on, and he takes the race win. Bubba Wallace and Aiden Klott, though, they were flying through the field. They were flying in those last 2 laps, catching that 42. But unfortunately for them, it wasn't enough. Melanoma with the top 5 again. This guy's just continuing to show off his GOAT status. PM Racing's win streak does come to an unfortunate end, but it's still a great point stay here as it lies. Most laps led today went to Cyber Zed, and it wasn't even close. So yeah, there's that as well. 12 laps led on the day for him. Next closest was Melanoma with 9, so there's something to think about. Some other notable finishers, though. Masturbation was able to get back into the top 10 there. You've got the 18, Wonderful for the 4th, Aggressive in the 78. Matt, Buster Guts, Cyber Zed, of course, SpongeBob. Blue Collar Austin Hillbilly started last of the playoff guys, finishes ahead of a good portion of them. You've got Roland Campaign 17th, Javaris and Lamar 18th. Stacy with the top 20 after that contact with Melanoma. That's going to definitely shake up the vibe we get in this playoff field. Playoff-Chaseoff-Raceoff field. My bad. Speaking of the Playoff-Chaseoff-Raceoffs, as of right now, the current cars that are in to the Championship 6, the Sweet 6, whatever you want to call them, Aiden Klott is currently leading. Melanoma is currently 2nd, Masturbation in 3rd, Aggressive in 4th, Cyber Zed in 5th, and then rounding out the playoff field as of right now, Blue Collar Austin Hillbilly is the last driver into the Sweet 6. Then you have Stacy, the next car out, and then you have to look quite a bit down, Mr. Sweaty Beast. So there's a lot of work to be done. But right now, if you're Aiden Klott, Melanoma, or whoever, you've got a lot to think about. We're still thinking about Pete Nut Butter. We don't know his condition as of right now. We'll most likely find out next week, maybe during the regional race, maybe, who knows. Speaking of the regional race, tune in next week where we will be places. Can't tell you yet. Sorry, classified. But tomorrow, TOECAR is right here in the Goodies Trash series, and then they're headed to Chicagoland in the Cup series. Man, I love Chicagoland. And then, of course, I just said next week we're at track name, time, and place on the screen. So, it's not on the screen. It's to be announced. Thank you all for watching. What a race we had here today. Congrats to Leland Funnyman. What a run. Thanks. And we'll see you all next week. Once again, as the phone rings in the booth, the computer in the booth is actually about to explode. Thank you all for watching. Goodbye. Dude. I did not have that shit on my bingo card, on my checkers board, on my chess board. In my ass. I don't even know, dude. This was the most unexpected win I think I've ever seen. But hey. Wow. Young Time Racing continues to suffer, dude. It's 36th. Big